Hello, hello, welcome back. There is some cinematic going on.
She'd eluded him for years, but now
What's
seemed
this?
just a few steps ahead.
No, it was just like a recap of what was going on. Since the starting cinematic also repeats every time I boot up the game, so I guess we can watch that next time maybe. It's just been a few hours since the last episode. I had to stop since my chest was starting to hurt. My doctor says it's like panic attacks, but I'm not so sure. I haven't been well for a long time. But I'll keep playing now for as long as my body allows me. We just defeated the pack of ghouls and found the crystal thing, which let's see if we can actually find some. Item needed to complete the quest. Is it too much to ask to get like a proper description instead of just instead of just this description size? It's still funny. What's this? Bandits calling themselves the Temaria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. So there's an Emperor, huh? Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, I've heard the name Nilfgaard somewhere, Captain Peter Sar Quinleve. 3 names, so again a noble. Which brings me to mind actually, I watched the last episode that I uploaded, and I said that Cyrilla is a noble because she has 4 names, but no, I actually think that in a classical fantasy settings, I don't know if it was the case in real life too, but at least in like the most unimaginative classical medieval setting, nobles have 3 names, like this Peter Sar Quinleve, however that's pronounced. So he's a noble. Makes sense that he's a captain, since nobles are usually given these official ranks in medieval times, not because of merit, but just because of birthright. But Ciri has what was the button? Yes. Ciri has 4 names, so that usually indicates that she might be a royal. I really can't remember from the Witcher show if that was the case there, but yeah, 4 names usually indicate like royalty. So maybe she's like a princess of a fallen kingdom or something. Maybe a kingdom that this emperor conquered in the past. The name emperor usually indicates indeed that she like a ruler that rules over a very vast lands, over perhaps even multiple kings, or what used to be multiple kingdoms in recent times at least. I wonder, I'm guessing there must still be other countries around if there is war, unless it's a civil war, but I'm assuming there's other countries other than Nilfgaard. But Nilfgaard seems like the most prominent, especially since I've heard the name somewhere, so it must be important. Boink. Now then, yeah. We were...
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Eh? Useful as creatures. Oh, the ghouls. Ghouls. Oh. So the sorceress control ghouls some way. Would make sense since sorcery and ghouls are born both of their conjunction. Okay, so witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, which is a name I also remember from the Netflix show, I think, to help him with his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L. I wonder if this is going to be the kind of Assassin's Creed horse that just teleports to your, like, of course teleport to your location, you know, but like very obviously teleport to your location whenever you call them.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
Yeah, interesting.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Ah.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
But it was a rather poor theory then. Oh, there are some ruins. I really want to go there, but I don't think there's any.
Come on now.
I want to go there. I don't think there's any point of me straying there. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to go there, since I'm on a main quest now. So
War's not exactly going our way.
so there's probably not anything there yet.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Classic hanged people. So yeah, confirmation that some kingdoms have already fallen to the Emperor, presumably. And this... whatever. He's fighting the Emperor at the moment. Time skip.
We going?
Help me! Help!
What's that? Big creature. Looks like some kind of alien. Yeah, alien creature. Eagle-like screams. Come at me then. No. What? Huh. Fine.
Has it gone? Yeah. Come out.
Why does your hair look like that? Bro, who is your barber?
Gods, that was close.
Like,
I was sure I'd end
why
up
would
like my
any
men.
human being have this
Provided you got
haircut?
lucky.
Man,
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey.
I don't mean to insult you, but you look
Piece by
atrocious. Man,
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
yeah, I want the reward for looking at your face,
Could
man.
always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
50 crowns.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Ah,
Bad
of course.
idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's very important to take care of wounds in these times, especially. You get a little itty bitty infection and it might be over for you.
So, a griffin this close to the
Okay,
village.
it's a griffin.
Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burned flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Village. Yeah, don't commit crime. And you can get quests here. I wonder if there are like procedurally generated quests, just like go here, kill this thing, come back without any like further story. Or if there's actually like some kind of plot to them. I don't really want to grind too much. I despise grinding. I'm allergic to grinding. I do not want to do it under any circumstances.
Give me a slingshot. Come
Move
on.
it.
With a slingshot. Man, it's going to be a powerful slingshot, huh?
Go, go.
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowned.
Slow now.
What are you
Whoa.
people talking about here?
What to do with it? What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest. Hush hush in a creek.
Okay, someone died, I guess. Didn't really catch the whole thing.
Yes?
Okay, I can't actually talk to them. Yeah. This woman looks like she knows something. I mean, bartenders usually tend to know a lot of things.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Yeah, it seems that witches are not really
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
popular.
Need. We're used to it.
People are suspicious of the magic.
Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
Is Lena
With a
some
drop
kind
of
of
vodka for
animal?
me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Oh yeah, we can hunt the griffin, huh?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Do you see like that thing between her eyebrows? Is that like some kind of graphical glitch or something? Looks weird.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be.
Look.
Soon as a beast had built a
What
nest
the hell?
nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, what does she sells? It would be good to buy some food items for healing. Okay, seems like we have already some stuff. Tiny oil. So they have some kind of toxicity thing. I assume that if I take too many potions at once, I'm going to get like poisoned, I guess. That's a pretty cool mechanic actually, to limit the amount of buffs you can take. Read for additional info. Can I like actually... Can I use this? Like it says read for additional information. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to check if I had any food. I mean, I had 5 bread and 2 water last time around. Where I have taken? Are they like equipped? So then so they don't show up here, I guess. Quent card. Oh yeah, I remember Quent. I know what that is. There's like I'm pretty sure there's like an app on Google Play Store called Quent. That's a like card game inspired by The Witcher. But if these are Quent cards, then I guess Quent is like an actual mini game in the game itself. These kind of overworld games tend to have like multiple mini games inside of them. Assassin's Creed have something like drinking games and some kind of board games too. And I think there was even poetry in one game. I don't know. I haven't actually played Assassin's Creed all that much. I played Valhalla like a little bit, but I haven't completed an Odyssey and Origins, I think. But I don't remember completing any of them. And it's been a long time since. But yeah, I need to buy something. Like food. Some baked potatoes. Bread. Dumpling. Okay, let's buy some dumplings. For healing. Alcohest. That name is funny to me. Oh, I actually have some crowns, okay. Homemade pepper vodka, okay, let's buy that. Is this water? Yes. Damn, water is expensive, what? 21 crowns for a bottle of water. Well, oh well, I guess I get the water sack too. Which has been like knitted. So I suppose that would be what's taking the price. Mandrake cordial. Alchemy ingredients. Expensive stuff. This is blood? No, it's some herbal thing. Egg. Okay, enough of that.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
I wonder if I can play Gwent here. There's one dude sitting there that looks suspiciously like a Gwent minigame guy.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
So the black ones, I suppose they would be like somehow related or associated with the Emperor or the Imperial Court. Like, it seems like the recent thing, just like the nation that was here, the Tamarid or something. That nation falling, so I guess the black ones have come about recently. And they seem to be rather oppressive towards the local population. Hang the local lord too. There's something to talk here.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Oh, interesting.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
So she did pass through here, but didn't stop here. She just went through. This is a really cozy little place. Apparently a very magical place too. Yo lady, your candles are floating. They're not supposed to do that. You need to call an exorcist.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Exposition?
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war?
Oh, never mind. This is
It's like to be near
Gwent.
dawn for
Gwent
your
exposition.
gaming noggin.
I don't suppose I can play Gwent with them.
What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War. So she became into some kind of myth here then. Or maybe they're confusing her with something else. Also, he said the earth shall revolve around the sun. So they've gotten that figured out. I don't remember when they figured that out, like real history. Like I said, I really don't know actual history all that much. But at some point, at least, they all seem to believe that everything revolves around the Earth. They believe that Earth wasn't flat. That they did discover like long ago. I like the ancient Romans knew that the Earth was round. I'm pretty sure. That's not new information. I'm just saying. Now this I'm curious about.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
What's a professor like you, assistant professor like you, doing here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Yeah. I encourage this.
We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Better like Gerald's voice.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
I wish I had like a map, like a map of the world that would show me where all the nations are. I'm awfully bad with names. There have been many nations named now. Nilfgaard is the only one I remember who seems to be undergoing some like world conquest at the moment. But this man is from Novigrad, which is adjacent to something else.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Fine, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Ancient Dwarven. Okay, so there are dwarves in the game. Nilfgaardian Empire. Okay, so no drawing cards. What you start with, that's what you get. Interesting. Seems kind of fun, yeah. So I should play like a melee character first. This one seems good. Siegfried of Denesle. I wonder if these are like, hold on, Fire Mets. Death Mold. These are all pretty named characters. I wonder if these are like characters. These aren't named. These clearly unimportant looking people aren't named, but these strong boys here are named. I wonder if these are characters from the previous Witcher games. Okay, yeah, let's play Siegfried then. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, he played a... Well, I should play this then, huh? I still have more. I mean... What's the point here? Like, do we just keep playing cards until we have played all the cards in our hands, and like see who happened to have the most damage in their hand in total, and that's who wins? Well, let's play this then. Like, when is it going to stop? I don't get it. What's this? Okay. Well. And why are there cards that are just like utterly inferior to other cards? Like, why would I ever play this over this guy? A little confusing, this thing. But it seems like I should just play the highest strength card that I have. If I like pass now, what's going to happen? Is he just going to keep playing cards until he has more strength and I lose? So I don't fucking know what's going on. I'm just going to keep playing cards. Okay. Yeah. So now I lose because I just happened to have like less cards in total than he had. Like, why is this guy's description so such? What? I mean, playing this isn't going to help me at all. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's set all cards to 1. Like, I have more cards. I'm going to win, maybe. Okay, he passed, and I have more strength now, so I just win. Okay. What is the point of this? Like, like the dude who just drew more cards, like he wins. Like, there isn't exactly much strategy or nuance here, huh? Or maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, what's going on here now? Hold on. I think I might have fucked up. I see what has happened. I see what has happened. I'm fucked. I hope. Eh? Well. Hey. Okay, so like, I guess I shouldn't have played all of my cards in one, but like, if I just passed before I lost all of my cards, then like he could have just played cards until he had more strength and won, guaranteed. And then I maybe just shouldn't have to hope that I had enough cards left to win these last few battles, then I guess. Well, let's see what this thing does. Nothing. Nothing of use, I mean.
Well, it's not a game for everyone.
Yeah, I really feel like I like completely misunderstood how that game was played. Maybe there is some intrigue in it, but I just couldn't understand. I'm too stupid for it.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ganterodim.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Yeah.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Yeah, you look like you're not some average peasant.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
A traveler.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
and runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay, so I am kind of famous, I guess. Geralt is.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
Clearly.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Oh, he pulled a Batman move on me. Vanished. Chest. Not a lootable chest, I can't commit thievery. What's this now?
Done drinking?
No.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
I have a feeling that this won't work. Yeah, let's just fight them, whatever.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Yeah, let's have a fist fight.
This is mine.
Same controls. Jeez.
Not good.
You're dead!
Why do I have a torch? Geralt, unequipped torch. Fight fair, man. Why are you fighting with that torch? Like, it's an honorable battle, Geralt. What? Whatever.
Looking for trouble?
Yeah. What is this torch thing? I ate something. Okay, well fine. I was damaged anyway. How do I equip torch? Unequipped torch. Man.
Freak.
Unequipped torch. Please. Please, I'm not in a cave. Man. Can I throw the torch?
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse to rest.
Also, it was a Witcher that died, if I heard correctly. Hold on, I need to get rid of this torch. It's annoying me. Okay, there we go. I just put it in my pocket, flame and all. Okay. I could loot these boxes, but I think that would be considered thievery. This guy would come fuck me up there.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Okay, so the Nilfgaardians, maybe some kind of sun cult, perhaps. Golden Sun. Damn Witchers, okay. Let's look at the map. If there is anything interesting. Yeah, there's the notice board. It seems like I'm not being forced into the main quest at the moment, so we can do some side quests. Emperor M here. I'm here. Oh wait, I forgot to read that. Okay, whatever. Probably wasn't interesting. Also, there is some story to this. Okay, let's read. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come to listen to the Captain Peter Sar Quineleu, which was the same captain that put that notice upon the tree earlier, speak on the subjects of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most gracious sovereign Emperor War M. Reis. 3 names only. Maybe the naming thing doesn't mean anything. Whatever. Attendance is not, or maybe Emperor is like, wasn't born a royalty, maybe he's a noble who seized the throne, perhaps, and just didn't take on a 4th name. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land, where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab a hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to a bright new era. This isn't a quest though, this is just like general notice. I guess I can go listen to that. Like, yeah, let's see where that is. And there's a mini quest there. This is the camp. The Nilfgaardian camp. Can I zoom? Yeah. I wonder if this is, all of this is explorable. No, I can't scroll there. Okay. I mean, the map is of course bigger than this. Oh yeah, there we go. Novigrad. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can actually like see a little bit about where the nations are. What? Oh, the keep doesn't even exist anymore. Huh. But it's still a little bit of use. Novigrad, which is the place that assistant professor was from. Once a part of Redania, Novigrad now has the status of a free city. It is the world's largest city and without a doubt the richest as well. Interesting. The world's largest city is a free city. Cradle of the cult of the eternal fire. It is now home to the church of the same name. It is ruled officially by the head of the church, referred to as the hierarch, though its underworld crime bosses also have a great deal of say in matters here. No Man's Land. The Temeria. Temeria seems to have like existed around here somewhere in the middle. It's a no man's land now. The former palace of Temeria. A vassal of Nilfgaard. Supposedly beautiful. Seems like Viking style place here. I assume and I hope that there is more. Like why does the land switch colors here? Is there like another nation here? Because at the moment I can't see any other nations that I mean these seem to be independent and this is just an independent city, but everything else here seems to be just Nilfgaard stuff. And there is like a capital city of Nilfgaard, which I would assume we can go to at some point too. So I think there is more. Interesting pictures on this. Looks a little bit like cells. Oh well, there's cells in the middle of mitosis here. The required ingredients too. Different colors of cells. Weird though that mutagens would be comprised of cells, you know, real life mutagens usually, or I think they're called carcinogens, I believe, but they are like chemicals, and other things that make off mutation are like radiation, and I guess some infections I think can also expose you to cancer. And some kind of mutation, like alterations to body structure as well. There's one example of another disease that I suffer from, like GERD, I think it's called. Like it's like acid reflux disease, I think, some kind of, where if you like suffer from it for a really long time, like it can develop into like Barrett's throat. That where your cells in your throat are like altered into the same kind of cells that you find in your intestines, and that will like almost inevitably lead to cancer. I mean, I went to a bit of a tangent. I study biotechnology in real life, so that's why I'm kind of interested in that kind of stuff. Oh, here's a dwarf.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Fuck you, I'm out.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I was pressing the right stick, but it didn't accept it. Yeah. Let's read this to you. There were only a handful of non-humans in White Orchard. One of them was the dwarf Willis, an excellent blacksmith whose wares attracted peasants from far and wide. Sadly, his forge had burned to the ground shortly before Geralt arrived. Willis suspected the fire had been started deliberately and asked the Witcher to investigate this alleged arson. Yeah. So the Witcher senses was this. Do my eyes look different when I use this? No. Now these are just ingredients. What's this?
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Well, let's run after him then. What's this?
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Oh, maybe he was drunk. Doesn't seem like a too great of a villain. Maybe just some local drunk that didn't like the blacksmith. Let me steal it.
About the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby and started poking him, asking.
Smith's boy.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid
Smith's boy, and it said he was the only smith around. So did the dwarf have like a son that died? If so, that dwarf is really not doing too well, huh? Damn. Boat.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Well, that's very sophisticated for some drunkard. I can loot this random fisherman stuff. I wonder if... I mean, those guys are looking directly at me, so I guess not. Yeah, let's see if I can pick up the trail again.
Gloire and Kazer!
Oh, the Nilfgaardians speak another language. Huh? Maybe he went under the bridge. I wonder if there's diving in this game. And came out here. No. Here.
We'll decide. Should we draw it or not?
Gotta make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. Not with so many corpses rotting in it.
Yeah, I would.
Sure, not so sure. Who knows? Will you go to the well in Hovel instead?
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Did you have like... Uh-oh, what did I disconnect? I hit my computer. I hope I didn't disconnect anything important. Okay, my keyboard isn't working. That's what I disconnected.
Pride Hellraiser.
That would be a bit unfortunate, and I have to end the recording. Be able to end it. Yeah. Yeah, now it works. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So there were some tracks here.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Where the fuck did this torch come out of? I swear I didn't press anything. What the hell? What is with your obsession with torches, man? Do you just like looking at fire? Like, are you the arsonist? Like...
Tracks lead back to the village.
Yeah, he did a little sneaky move over there. Anyway, what was this about the drowned?
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Oh yeah, so there were some kind of underwater creatures in the river, right next to the village. Damn, it's really not safe here. It's like you just go right next to the lake a little bit. Or well, I guess he was walking around the river, but just go in the river like right next to the village, and some damn drowners just spawn out of nowhere and try to kill you. That's pretty harsh, man.
Not badly. Surface wound.
Okay, so now we look for some dude who's suspiciously injured.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing
Don't
one day,
you look
so
at
folk
me.
nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby.
This woman has told this story for like 10 times now. Like,
Aye, so it will. Except it was some
does she have Alzheimer's?
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on.
I was worked at like a, do they call it a hospice in England? Like the place where you take care of old people. And yeah, I had to listen to the same stories quite many times.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
It was a kind of fun time though. Okay, well, nobody's looking here, and this home probably belongs to the arsonist anyway, so I'm just gonna steal all his stuff. Huh? All your stuff belongs to me now. There is an upstairs too. I'm guessing he's there.
Drowner claw
or not.
It's gotta be him.
Anyway, nice seeing you. Hold on, I haven't finished looting your house yet. I want to go. No. How was this ladder placed there? What? It's between the three branch. I guess it's a permanent ladder. And one that can't really be maintained since it's stuck here, huh? Seen some better days, clearly. Anyway, yeah. Hey man, I'm back. I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, I mean, you must be the arsonist.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Yeah, man, you're just arsonist and a racist. No. And the dwarves is paying me anyway, so no.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
With that hand. I almost want to say try me, but you're not going to get anywhere with that hand, man. But okay, whatever. Just come with me, man. You get experience from this.
Now follow me.
I gotta apologize. Gotta go. Apologize.
I hope he's not going to apologize while I charmed him. It's not going to mean much, you know.
Looking for trouble?
Let's go, man.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
Can't you fuck any faster, man?
I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway?
Dude, how drunk are you?
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is.
What's supposed to say?
By my leave, Master Dervin, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
What happened to your mug?
Who's mug? Oi, boy, who's mug? Him, you meet him, right?
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Lear's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
What do you say?
Come on, man, I should have just punched you. It would have been much faster just carrying you here.
You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Chetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it.
The plague!
The plague. What? The plague. It says nothing else, okay. Why does he have no eyes?
Up and at him.
Oh, it was just closed.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty harsh.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Sure how dramatic this gains 50 experience. Anyway, what do you have?
Return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Do you have something interesting? You have like crafting blueprints, I guess. Not too expensive. This is armor. Boots, trousers. And general crafting components as well. Light armor. I don't suppose I should buy some of these. I can buff my spells. Lesser Cliff of Infusion. These seem like good stuff to know, as far as I know. But I'm also a little bit hesitant to just... well, this would be probably good to have. I don't know about buying these. Well, I'm going to buy the Ignisign Intensity since that seems like the best spell I have. I don't want to waste more money than that. Although this would be good. But I don't have money to buy it. Yeah. Crafting. I can apparently already craft some... or is this just like upgrading? Yeah, this seems like upgrading. Yeah. With enough skill too, so I need to find a very skilled armor if I want to create like legendary armor and stuff like that. Or maybe their skill improves. Okay, so it's not in upgrades. So I'm guessing this isn't an upgrade then. Even though it really looks like the Witcher armor I'm wearing right now. But how is this not an upgrade? Okay, no, this is definitely an upgrade. And apparently I can just craft crafting components from other crafting components too. Copper from copper ore. Yeah. Copper ore from unrefined copper ore. Yeah, interesting. That's fun. And I can craft copper plate from copper ingots. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, I have no money or resources for anything right now.
So long.
So long. Man, this game is really pretty. Especially that scene in Kaer Morhen. With that mountain and backdrop with that random ass tower in the forest. That was really beautiful. And this is not like all that new of a game. This is pretty old, I think. Though I think it's gotten like upgrades along the years. Probably didn't look this good when it came out originally. But yeah, I seem to have recorded over an hour now. I'm not actually keeping track of time, I'm just looking at the clock. But yeah, I need to quit before my hard drive fills up. I'm recording this at like really high settings, so it's like a gigabyte per minute, which is what the recordings take in terms of space. So an hour would take 60 gigabytes. And especially since my OBS converts it to MP4 for YouTube, it takes double that size. So 120 gigabytes. If I'm not careful, it will just like completely crash my computer since it's my operating system hard drive too. So yeah, I need to stop now. Even though I would much like to play more. Yeah, see you in the next episode then.